All right, just 3 even runners and 2, 4 and 6 on Saturday, starting off with Idara.
Yeah, he ran an acceptable first run. It was green and a bit soft. Needs a bit further, but we decided to give him one more run up the straight just to make sure he's sharp enough for when he goes around the turn. I expect improvement.
Is there any specific goal in mind for him, or just slowly?
At this stage he hasn't really shown us that he's feature race material, but you never know the improvement that he makes.
Yes, Andrew, jumping at the bit. He is jumping at the bit to get onto the race course, but it's his first run, and I think he'll need the run.
What about Procrastinator? Did you take time to nominate this one?
No, Procrastinator's first run wasn't a bit disappointing, but since then his work has been better, so hoping for a better run.
So, can you pick between the two, or are you just hoping for something?
I think you'll have to go with the horse that's raced.
You've got another pair of them in Burnt Jasper and War of Athena, the first leg of the PA.
War of Athena ran a nice 5th place first time out, so expecting some improvement there. Should be a horse to run in the placings.
Did War of Athena surprise you when running 5th first time out?
No, she was showing good work, and she ran a fair race. And then Burnt Jasper, she's first time on the race course. I'm sure it will need the experience.
Okay, what about Western Vision in the first leg of the pick 6?
She seems very limited. Been running over 6 furlongs and she seems to just stop the last furlong. So coming back in distance to the 5 and hoping for a better run.
Yeah, I haven't ridden in a race, but I have worked her a couple of times. She obviously looked to show a lot of speed over 1200 last time, so bringing her back in trip might look the right thing to do. She does take on the boys, obviously gets some allowance, so she definitely has the speed. She showed that over 1200, and let's just hope she can round off a better race over 5 furlongs.
Okay, right. Now we're on to class. Pure class, obviously beset with the odd setback, but what can you tell us about the highly talented Basadi Faith?
Her work's been a lot better, Andrew. She seems to be peaking right now. It's not easy to find races for horses that are merit rated 114 and put them against their own class and that, but so we've had to put her against the big shot sprinters, so it's not an easy race. Just looking to see an improved run with a lightweight.
On the face of it, you might have been a trifle disappointed with Stage Dance's last performance, but I think it's good to put that into perspective.
Yeah, in hindsight, she ran 3 lengths behind Rio's Winter, who was second in the Guineas. So not the worst run. Do feel that she was maybe slightly better than that performance. Put the tongue tie on her. She has a good draw of 1. We expect her to go very close.
Look, I think she's a horse that's had a lot of excuses in almost all the starts I've ridden her. She's had to overcome draws and done a lot to do so and never found cover. The one day she did have a draw, she actually missed the kick, and I sort of got into it and she got a bit keen behind them, and I thought that was a particularly strong race on that day. So I think provided she gets a nice track in behind the pace, she'll round off the race really well. We've been doing that with her at home and she's been finishing off strong. I think she could be better than where she is at the moment, and her work certainly suggests that.
Look, she's back to the Turf Unplugged racetrack. Last time at the Val, she doesn't enjoy it there. It is a tough race, but could run in the quartet.
Team Woodruff, by their own very high standards, have been ever so slightly off colour. Jeff has identified a couple of viruses. They've cleaned out the barn, and hopefully the way that some of their runners ran last week, there's hope, and Evening Bell happens to be one of your rides.
Yeah, you know, Miss Woodruff's obviously a great trainer, and obviously we'll come back to form when hopefully as soon as possible. But yeah, look, she looks a bit out of her, well, not necessarily out of her depth, but there does look stronger horses in terms of handicap. I think she's got a nice gait. She'll get a good run in transit. I have said on her she's well within herself, so I should just hope that she'll be running on just behind them.
Okay, then National Icon, he's named after another very good horse that went to Dubai, but the point is that he's done very little to inspire as yet, but he tries a different trip, and obviously you're hoping.
Yeah, just hoping. Don't know too much about him. He has only run 2 work riders races, but tries a trip. Got a nice gate in what's quite a big field, so should get a good run in transit and hopefully can just improve on what he's shown to date.
Okay, well, while I've got